What up, y'all? It's JPE. Welcome back to the channel. I've been low OD because I just been focusing up this summer, yo. Like, this summer was about stacking the bread, designing, coming up with new concepts, pouring into myself, you feel me? Because time is flying. The clock is ticking. We can't be playing no games no more. Yo, it's so lit. I finally got my industrial sewing machine, y'all. Y'all don't know, yo, I'm gonna change my life, bro. Y'all thought I was up in it the past couple years. I have never fully been able to go all in the way I wanted to without this being in my room. And I actually got this 3 years ago when the world was in a frenzy. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But at the time when I was living in Long Island, I couldn't bring this out there. So my bro Brandon, shout out to Brandon, was holding it down for me at his crib, you feel me? So now I got it back and I'm about to go crazy. And I always tell people, yo, you gotta invest in yourself. Like, I got this for the low from the garment district by word of mouth. And honestly, if you walk around the garment district and ask people where they're selling sewing machines, or if anybody's sewing machines for the low or Facebook Marketplace, you should definitely get yours too. Here are some sewing machine stores that you can go to, and I also provided the links below. So this is the Juki DDL 555. The machine is a Tokyo Juki Industrial, and it is an older model. The only thing I don't really like about the machine is that the motor is kind of annoying. But it's an old machine, you feel me? So of course it's gonna make noise. Here's how it sounds when you turn it on. I'm not really a fan of it. I don't want to be hearing that while I'm sewing. I like to hear silence. And then here's the pressure foot. It's kind of rusty. So it runs pretty smoothly. So the machine is a bit rusty, but honestly I love the aesthetic because I feel like I'm embodying a tailor or a seamstress from like the 1980s or something. You feel me? And I get to just transmute that energy through my work. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, my grandmother inspired me to become a fashion designer when I was a kid. She introduced me to the sewing machine, and she used to work in the garment district in the 1980s. Unfortunately, she passed away in 2015 during my time at FIT. But ever since then, I was pouring into myself and going hard with my craft, and it's been changing my life ever since. So this is my baby right here, and I wish my grandmother was here in my room to see this, to see what I'm doing. But I know she's watching me, and I know she's proud. And for all y'all who's aspiring to become a fashion designer or start your dreams in any creative path, do it, yo. Go all out with it. You only have one life, and you never know where it can take you, yo. Everything is starting to come together, honestly. I have my dress form, my industrial machine, I got my clothing rack, and I took all my clothes off the rack from the past because I wanted to start fresh for the fall. My birthday is September 12th, so I'm mad excited about that. And I promised myself, like, this fall for the next 90 days, I'm pouring into myself heavy. I got my vision board over here with all of my goals. And for those of y'all who don't know, I created this goals list online. It is a free PDF, you can download it. And I like to have my personal section, health and wellness. They have financial, business ventures, and so much more. And then on this page, it has career, fun and recreation, relationships, and gratitude lists. So honestly, you can download that on imjpe.com for free, and it will help you so much because I'm a Virgo and I love writing things down. I got like 12 journals. Here's one of the first pants I designed in a minute, this August. And they're not done. I just gotta finish the waistband, but I never tried burgundy fabric, and I don't like bronze fabric, but I was like, you know what, let me do something different. And a lot of times you have to take risks and come out your comfort zone. So I got this fabric, and honestly I love the way it came out. And then here's another pair of pants that I recently designed as well. I'm loving futuristic. Like, I love vintage silhouettes with futuristic details, so I just been mixing it up. And honestly, I'm gonna do a jacket to this. I'm gonna upcycle it as well. I did matching back and pockets and all that. All right, I'm faking a rush, and I gotta go to the garment district. I gotta develop a sample for a potential client, but I'm not gonna speak on it yet. I don't want to put things out in the universe and tell everybody before it happens. I like to, you feel me? You gotta keep your shit sacred. All right, let me grab my hoodie because, you know, New York weather be switching up, and we about to be out. All right, so I'm looking for black cotton canvas or black nylon, and gray cotton canvas or gray nylon. I'm in one of the fabric stores on 38th Street. This is a good place to come because I like to get affordable stuff depending on the project. And right now I'm on a budget. See, this is nice, but when I scratch it, it gets like a little dingy and shit. And I don't really like that. Damn, bro. Alright, y'all, so I'm in mood right now. And
I didn't find what I was looking for in the other store, and Mood is pricier, which is annoying, but the quality of the fabric is really good, so I'm definitely gonna have to get something from here. Bro, what?
Yeah, so when you're in the garment district, you're always gonna meet fire ass creators. I just met Milo, and he told me that he followed me on TikTok. Tell him what you do.
Yo, I'm a designer out of Yonkers, like 40 minutes north. We're doing a fashion show for my boy Kelly over there. It's on the 12th Mercer Street at the V5 store. We're doing like a 3-part show with a video in between. So yeah.
And tell me IG too.
My IG is Sauce Like Milo. Sauce Like, and my name is Milo.
Got you, bro.
Appreciate it.
What's up, y'all? I finally made it back home. I'm tired, yo. It's like 8:50 something, and I've been on my feet all day, but I did eat some good food, so that's the good part. I have exciting news. I got a new book. It's called The Pivot Year by Brianna West. Sorry if I said that wrong. But I really love her books, honestly, and I just want to read y'all like one of the pages that stood out to me. I was reading it on the train. I've been trying not to listen to music as much because I just been trying to just like ground myself and just, you know, be at peace. Not saying that music don't bring me peace, but it's just like sometimes I don't feel like hearing nothing, you feel me? I'm gonna read y'all day 3. It says, one day you will realize that happiness is not what your house looks like, but how you love the people within its walls. Happiness is not finding success by a certain time, but finding something that you love so much, time itself seems to disappear. Happiness is not thinking you have earned the world's approval, but waking up each day and feeling so at peace within your own skin, quietly anticipating the day ahead, unconcerned with how you are perceived. Happiness is not having the best of everything, but the ability to make the best of anything. Happiness is knowing you are doing what you can, what you were given. Happiness is not something that comes to you when every problem is solved and all the things are perfectly in place, but in the shining silver linings that remind us the light of day is always there, if you slow down enough to notice it. Yo, I was on the train just shaking my head because I'm like, yo, a lot of times we feel like we have to be happy once like a problem is solved or once you get an answer to something, but in reality it's just like, yo, I'm happy with what I have. Like even during the hard times, yo, like there's so much good things that we still have, you feel me? And I'm not discrediting anything that we go through, but sometimes like you just gotta really step outside of it and be like, yo, okay, right now I still have a good person in my corner, I still have a place to lay my head, or I may have a place to, I have some food to eat, or I have my phone to watch this video on. And I try to show gratitude every single day when I wake up and not take things for granted. And it's hard sometimes. Sometimes I find myself complaining. I'm not perfect, right? Nobody is. But at the end of the day, it's just about taking the baby steps to try to be the best person you could be moving forward. I got this new fabric from Mood. It's a cotton nylon blend. And I'm thinking about using this with some silver fabric and putting the two together to make something wavy. Yeah, I know I'm gonna do pants, but I'm gonna start doing jackets soon. I just been on a roll with my pants, you feel me? Like, pants is the best part of the outfit to me. I don't care what anybody says. And honestly, I just been finding my taste. And I've been working on pants for years consistently, and that was like one of the first hardest pieces I've ever learned how to make. So me just practicing it over and over again, it just allows me to have a lot of ideas, and I build a lot of my designs off of past designs that I already did, so I can never run out of ideas. I always like using cotton. I love using cotton canvas, nylon, cotton twill. I love heavyweight fabrics because I love the way it falls off the body, and I love durable things, especially in the winter. I love the fall winter season, and I want to have fabrics that keep me warm and make me feel shielded and protected from the weather. Like, I don't like the cold at all. People who's close to me know I hate the cold, so I use the weather as inspiration for a lot of the things that I make as well. And I love to use futuristic fabrics as well to incorporate within the design. Alright, y'all, so it's 8:30 in the morning right now. It's fashion week. I have a lot going on, and I'm about to go on a trip for my birthday in the next couple of days. But I have to go to the garment districts to get some snaps on some pants, and I'm kind of running behind schedule because I have to meet the styles by 11. Now, I might not be able to record everything because it's so fast paced, but I'm gonna try my best. But yo, when I tell you, when you're a fashion designer, an independent fashion designer, and you don't have any interns and you're doing everything by yourself, it's really crazy how like I'm able to manage everything. Yesterday I had to Uber some clothes to myself from the factory to my job because I couldn't even get there in time, and I gotta make sure I get to work on time. So trust me, if you a designer, you gotta You gotta pull some strings to make stuff work.
Yeah, I am stressed right now. So I went to one Snap store, right? I thought I was gonna be able to get my stuff done right away. They said 1 o'clock. So I was stressed. I'm like, damn, I'm on a timeline. I went to a second place. I'm standing in a line behind this lady, and the guy's talking to her for like 10 minutes. So I'm standing there trying to be patient. I'm itching. I'm like, damn, bro. Yo, literally after the lady walks away, the man goes back to his seat and did not come back to the desk for like 3 minutes. So I'm like, yo, what is going on? The universe is messing with me right now. So he came back to me. I said I was patient, even though I'm in a rush. And then I asked him how much it was gonna cost for the snaps on my pants. And he was gonna give me a quote, and I asked him about the turnaround time. I told him I'd be willing to pay extra. He said he can't do it until 3. I'm like, yo, I cannot do this. So I left. Then I went to Steinloff and Stoller, amazing place on 37th Street, right next to Move Fabrics. And honestly, this is the best place to go to because the lady behind the desk, name is Nancy, and she's so sweet. She's doing it for me right now. And you just have to think on your feet when you're creative and when you're in business. You can't fold and you can't make excuses, you know? So I'm just trying to make sure I stay on top of my stuff and think quick on my feet. So these are my pleated cargo pants. I love the pleated pocket flaps, and they also have an invisible snap behind the zipper fly. I'm going to be doing a lot more colors soon, but these are available on my website at imjpe.com. Comment what color you think I should make the cargos in next. Yo, if y'all looking for fire sewing machines to get for the low, you can get them used or brand new. This is the place to come. There's a place on 35th Street between 7th and 8th Avenue. And they have like a lot of different machines here, yo. Like look at this, for example. They have a surgeon machine, Mitsubishi machine, they have the Juki, and they have a whole bunch of old stuff too, time belts, and they also fix machines too. So if you need to get your machines fixed, definitely come. Yo, what up, y'all? I'm in the Uber right now on the way home because I could not carry all them fabrics in this train station, and I just woke up from a nap. But I'm happy I invested in a lot of fabrics because I'm gonna be making a lot of stuff with it. Sometimes you're gonna randomly just invest in some stuff that you did not plan for, but the materials that I got is fire. I'm gonna show y'all them when I get in the crib. I remember around this time 9 years ago, I was a freshman in college at FIT, and so much has changed since then. I was so confused about what the fashion industry was, but honestly, when you just have a vision and you know you just stay a student of the game, everything can happen in the blink of an eye, because it doesn't even feel like it's about to be 10 years already. Sometimes I feel like I'm only like 2-3 years in, but that's what makes it good, because when you expand later on, it's up. Yo, I'm really learning something, yo. Lately I've just been realizing, like, I don't have to know what's coming next. Like, a lot of people be asking, yo, what's next? What you about to do? What's your plans? Bro, I'm just taking shit day by day. You feel me? I'm just like working on my craft, building things little by little. I've been so busy because I've been asking the universe to give me more energy and to have more clear sense of direction, which I have. And honestly, yo, I've just been taking things day by day and creating so many new garments. But I say all that to say, yo, it's okay to not know where you're gonna go next, because it allows a field of exponential potential, or like a golden pool of possibilities. But when you limit your ideas or what's next to a few things or one thing, you might block your blessings. You feel me? Just learn to be more present, have fun. I'm happy I'm wearing this Aaliyah shirt right now. It's one of my favorite shirts, and I wear it all the time, and I don't care. Here are some of the pieces that I just put on my clothing rack. I usually take things off of the rack when I'm starting a new collection or a new body of work, so I can start from scratch. So probably within the next week, I'm taking all of this off. And then I have like my supplies drawer. I have to organize this, don't mind this. And I just got mad new fabric, y'all. So I'm about to put out mad stuff. And I'm honestly excited because I'm about to put out a jacket for the winter. And this is the first time I'm actually gonna put out a jacket, so I'm looking forward to that as well. I called a guy to come and fix the machine. He told me he was coming, flopped on me, reached out to him again. He said that he was coming the next day, never showed up, yo. So I'm like, yo, I don't got no time for that. I'm not dealing with people who's unprofessional. And I got the money, so why wouldn't you want to take the bread, bro? But I got somebody else coming. He told me he's gonna come fix it. He's gonna change the motor because the motor sounds kind of loud. And after that, it's up.
So I just got the sewing machine fixed. The motor is here and it's up. Yo, I only got like 4 hours of sleep, and I have to go to work in like the next hour. So you already know how I'm feeling. So I'm about to clean the machine because it has oil, you know, it's dusty. So I'm gonna just clean it off, and then I'm gonna try to sew for like 20 minutes before I go to work. I got a flight to catch tonight. My birthday's on Tuesday. And I'm going on a trip for my birthday. I haven't been on a trip in a minute, since before the pandemic. And I'm gonna show y'all where I'm gonna go. Cause I've been wanting to go here since I was a little kid, yo, for real. Yo, there's 3 more months left until 2024. And we have the power to change our lives in such a short amount of time.
And yes, things can change often faster than you realize, and in better ways than you can ever imagine too. You have to find the courage to be uncomfortable, to the process and face things.